Erica asked me, how do you get past the cravings for soda and sugar? So I asked myself, what percentage of adults have the same question? So I ran a poll to my online fitness and Facebook group, and this is what I found. Out of the 60 people that responded, 70% said they struggle with sugar craving. 22 said they struggle with sugar craving sometimes, and 8% said they don't crave sugar. That's 55 people out of the 60, or 92% of people who say they have sugar cravings on a regular basis. So I thought I'd reach out to the people who said they didn't have sugar cravings and see what were they doing differently. And I promise you, what these non-sugar cravers told me can absolutely remove sugar cravings for you for good. So stay tuned. But first, if you're new to this channel, I help busy adults lose weight, look great, and feel great through sustainable fitness and nutrition methods and positive mindset. So if you'd like to receive the best tips and tricks on how to reach your goals, then consider hitting that subscribe button down below. And look, 87% of you watching are not subscribed, so hit that subscribe button down below because this video could help you finally put a stop to your sugar craving. So before I could even reach out to some of these non-sugar cravers, Yvonne actually commented and said this: I used to crave sugar, then I increased my protein, all gone, thanks to hybrid fitness. So I messaged her to learn more about her protein intake, and I asked her, how much protein do you actually eat each day to remove your sugar cravings? And she said, my goal is to hit around 120 grams of protein a day. The days I hit it, I feel better. I love an afternoon iced coffee, and that will make me crash unless I follow it with protein. You have to know that I used to eat bags of candy. I mean tons of sugar. I would have stashes of candy. I would obsess over when I would get to eat it again. And nowadays, I'm like, dang, I have not had a piece of candy for months. Of course, that doesn't include chocolate. I still eat quality milk chocolate or dark, but again, very infrequently, like not even once a week. So after hearing Yvonne's reply, I wondered, is there anything else other than protein that's helping her prevent those sugar cravings? And here's what she said. I really think it is just the protein. I used to hunt and peck for other carbs too, bread, crackers, cookies. Now I have control. And I know this is working for Yvonne's goals because she actually comes to our gym and she did a body measurement with us the other day and then sent me this message. Maintained during pandemic. Busted my hump this week and started losing again. Way to go, Yvonne. Good stuff. Look, smash that like button down below to say good job to Yvonne for maintaining her weight during the COVID shutdown. So I then asked Erin, another non-sugar craver, what her key to success was in not craving sugar anymore. And here's what she said. I didn't do anything special. I'm just more of a salt person. I think I ate too much candy as a kid, LOL. Also, knowing that I'm a salt person, I don't crave sugar as much, but I do crave chips and fries, etc. And when I do eat those things, I limit how much I eat because I don't believe in denying myself things I genuinely enjoy. So she doesn't crave sugar as much, but she does crave fatty, salty foods. And although she craves these fatty and salty foods, she's able to keep them at bay. So then I asked her, what would you say to the people who try to portion their food they crave, but once they start, they can't stop? She told me, don't eat it until you have control over your cravings. If you can't eat a food without completely binging, then you don't need it. And then she also said she fasts for breakfast and lunch and only does dinner or no breakfast, light lunch or light dinner. And then she said, I'm down 30 pounds since I did the nutrition program with Hybrid Fitness last year. She also said, I don't know if you saw, but I just posted 5 dresses yesterday that I couldn't decide between for an event. I haven't been able to fit into 4 of them before this year for quite some time. Success. So Erin, that is freaking amazing. Keep up the great work. Make sure you demolish that like button down below to tell Erin, great job. So what can we learn from both Yvonne and Erin? Yvonne told us to eat more protein. What I would suggest is eating your goal body weight and then multiplying that by 1 gram of protein. This means that if your goal body weight is 150, then your daily goal intake for protein should be 150 grams. And look, if this seems like a lot of protein for you to begin with, then you can just get started by adding 1 serving of protein a day, or about 25 grams. So before starting this habit for yourself to help get rid of your sugar cravings, I highly suggest my YouTube video, How to Find Your Goal Body Weight. And this is gonna help you accurately determine your daily protein intake you need to get rid of those Sugar Cravings, link is down in the description. And Aaron taught us that if you crave something, to not restrict it from yourself. Instead, divvy out a reasonable portion of the food that you're craving and enjoy it. However, Aaron believes that if you still have trouble with your cravings after eating that portion, then it might have a little bit too much control over your body, and in that case, consider cutting it out completely. And look, I totally agree with Aaron here. After eating Dairy Queen every single day for 22 days now, look, I can honestly say I have not had a sugar craving. And I've been ordering sizes that fit into my daily calories that I need to lose weight, and I've lost weight. So you can have the foods that you want and still lose weight if you eat them in the right portion. I would also agree with her that if you find yourself still having trouble after allowing yourself to eat it every day with proper portions, it may be worth cutting that food out for some time. Now, I wouldn't recommend this as your first option, but if you do truly have an addiction, you should treat it like it is an addiction. And I challenge you to cut that sugary food out for 30 days and then see about incorporating it back in after that period of time with proper portions like we just talked about. So hopefully this leaves you with some really good paths of action, and I'd like to guide you to the next steps to figuring out what proper portions would look like for you if you're gonna have some sugary food still. I recommend watching one of these 2 videos on the screen to get you started. Also, by clicking one of these videos, it will help you feed my 2 tuxedo cats. They get angry when they're hungry, and you won't like them when they're hangry.